What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Board Game Sensei YouTube channel. I'm your boy Nick, and guys, I have an exciting one here for you today. Today, I have with me my best friend Grant, and he's going to be giving you his top 10 board games of all time, at least of this year that he's played of all time. And guys, if you like what you see, do the things that YouTube likes to tell you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, or don't, whichever one you prefer. It doesn't matter. As long as you guys keep watching, I really appreciate it. And guys, let's just go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to let Grant introduce himself. Grant, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the board gaming hobby, and if you even like the gaming hobby in the first place.
Well, of course, my name is Grant. We've been friends for over 10 years now,
Yeah.
and probably about
14.
Yeah, it's we're getting up there, man.
That's crazy.
Gone two hands, man. That's crazy. But so I started in the board gaming hobby basically the same time that Nick did here. About 6 years ago, we played Magic the Gathering a lot over at his house, and he wanted to start introducing some of these board games that he was getting. Some of these big boxes that are costing over $100, and I'm like, okay, might as well put them to use, right? But I found that I really enjoyed it, so it's been a fun experience so far.
Yeah, and I mean, who would have thought that I would have gotten to all this? And
crazy.
It's been pretty wild. I mean, it's been a pretty wild journey, but a good one other than that. Well, Grant, let's go ahead and get into your list, man. I know everybody's eager to see your list, and this is the first time, at least in the new channel setup, where I've had you on here, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
And man, I don't know anything that's on his list, so I'm going to be super surprised here. I mean, obviously we share the same games we play, so there's going to be some similarities, but I don't know anything what his top 10 is this year, because we played some new games. So
yeah, and how I ranked him, I kept that totally secret from him. But as on Nick's told me on this channel that we start off with some honorable mentions. So I have some party games in my honorable mentions because I don't really like rank party games super high. I am kind of into I do like cooperative games, and I like games that are competitive, but like I like the high concept games, and party games are kind of like, you bring them out at a party with like 6+ people. But I enjoy the more four person, 3-person, 5-person, like high concept games. So as my honorable mentions, I have Flip 7 card game, and we started playing that recently. My sister actually has a copy of the game. We played it at a party with like 8 people, and it played great.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not that push your luck type guy. Yeah. I hate Flip 7.
He doesn't bet on anything. I'm a big bettor, but not with money. But yeah, with Flip 7, it's all about trying to get as close to the target goal as possible without going over, and it's totally random based on the cards you draw. But it's pretty simple, and it does have that gambler like kind of addiction to it
push
as
your
you
luck,
play. So yeah, we love that a lot.
They love that.
There were so many moments in there in games we've had where you just keep going because you have to win the game. So, any other thoughts?
No, I just don't like the game. That's all I'm going to say about it.
So my next honorable mention is So Clover. I haven't played it in a couple years.
It's been a hot minute since played that one.
It was on my last top 10, I think, close to the bottom or on my honorable mentions list.
It was, wasn't it? It was on your top 10 last year.
So also a party game, but from what I remember of it, it's about improvising answers to certain prompts and having your teammates guess them. So I was the master hint giver, so I had a lot of fun with it.
It was pretty good. That is still a good game, and we need to bring that out more with the groups. Even new groups. For
sure. But now we're into the top 10.
Number 10. This should be interesting.
Yeah, this is a lot of things have changed on the list because I've started. So let me tell you about my top 10. I have kind of ranked this based on how fresh it stays over multiple plays of the game.
That's a good way to do
it. Loosely, just because of our limited experience and the expansions that Nick's has for certain games.
Yeah, buddy.
Can alter the experience of each play. 100%. So, starting off number 10, Veiled Fate.
Hey, that's that game right there.
right there above Nick's shoulder,
Wow,
right there.
that one.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to make the list, but it barely didn't. But I did like it because of the concept and the vibe of the art
Yeah, sure.
and just the vibe of the game because it's about being undercover as a god and you're trying to uh, keep people off the trail of which god you are because there are multiple characters that get moved by the game mechanics and you're trying to disguise your movement and not and uncover other players gods and exile them before the end of the game while having your victory points renown, I forget what it is,
Yeah,
higher than anybody else.
yeah.
So,
Really good hidden role game. I mean,
yeah. And it's not like I'm not like a huge like
sure.
hidden type, but this one
It's
like
got strategy to it. There's a
does
strategy to it,
it
and
does.
there is an expansion that adds a lot more to it too. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it yet because we haven't really delved deep into that yet, but we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. But it adds like a really cool mechanic with something that messes with you can mess with people even more. With that.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with
Yes, I like that. More interaction with the players is always good. Um, last thing I wanted to say about Veiled Fate was that. Dang, I don't remember now.
that. Oh my bad. I didn't mean to mess you up.
No, it's good. It,
That doesn't mean
you're
to
gonna
mess
cut
you up.
this out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. We're moving on to the next one. My next list item here, number 9, Super Fantasy Brawl.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Another new addition to the list. Wasn't on my last list.
Yeah, that's a big one.
But
Wow.
yeah, it's a good game. It's got a lot of cooperative synergies that you can pull together uh, with the individual heroes that you have, and we have a lot of Nick has a lot of expansions that he's added to it, so that makes it really good. Um, the one critique that I had with the game was that kind of the base heroes they kind of lack a lot of punch, and so it feels like with the expansions, it really outclasses
Yeah.
the original heroes. So it kind of with the expansion of the pool, it's kind of cuts the pool in half.
That is true. I do
Because only
think
some are
though that
relevant.
some of the expansions do bring out the core people that you choose with it. I
Mhm.
think. I mean, I don't know about you.
They kind of have a
I mean,
synergy with it.
they synergize with those core groups of people.
Mhm.
But other than that, yeah, I do agree with that. The core can be a little bit stale, so I do think you may need some expansions eventually.
Yeah, it's definitely a game that needs some expansions to continue to be fun. But you can definitely delve into the depth of the core and really learn that well, and that will help when you get expansions to
Most
you
definitely.
know increase the good feel.
And we have a little bit. We hadn't done this in a long time. We got a little bit of a tournament thing going on with it, where
okay.
we're
Yeah, we do.
2v2. So we actually play at 4 players, and it's really fun at 4 players. I didn't think it would be, but it's
2v2 is really
fun.
good.
Yeah,
You get you get the teammate synergy, and you get um, the competitive vibe of it as well, with a little bit of more chaos because there's more players, more movements happening. So yeah, for sure.
for sure. Yeah, number 9. That's a great pick.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good pick.
Yeah. So number 8, we have Nemesis.
Can't go wrong there.
Nemesis. I believe that was on my list last time.
A little higher up last time.
It might have been a little higher up last time, but this time I've just had some new things at the top, so you got to wait to see those. Nemesis, yes. Again, because of how I'm making the list of staleness, games where most of the time you lose, that's obviously that's going to be the most common outcome. That's how I've it kind of tends to be stale sometimes, but during the game and the survival, the vibe of it, I love the vibe of it. I love the movie that it's based on.
Yeah, we all know it's based off of Alien. Awaken. They like to do that.
Yeah, they've done a really good job replicating the feel, and the movement,
Most definitely.
and the paranoia that you have with other
Most
players.
definitely. It's an experience, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's how I like to describe it. Experience, a full blown. You feel like you're in the movie. You kind of. I mean, as much as you can in a board game, at least.
Yeah, I would say that it's definitely a game that you have to play as like a board game person, just because of it's got a very unique like experience, and but maybe not one that's brought out every month. Maybe only like 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And that's usually what we do, right? 2 or 3 times a year. And
Yeah,
I recently just got an expansion for it.
Yes,
we got to try.
Yeah, we haven't tried that one yet.
And it's what the Carnomorph, the Carnomorph expansion, which I'm excited about.
Because we've only been playing with the base.
Yeah, and I mean it's still with the base though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
the
just
base
still
is
good
fantastic.
every time. I mean,
so I'm excited to see how the DLC adds to that, and maybe it'll jump up. Yeah, the
expansion.
The expansion will add to that, and maybe it'll jump up higher on my list next time.
Yeah, man. Oh wow, good. Nemesis for me was in my top 50, but it was like really high in my top 50.
Yeah, where'd you rank in your top 50?
I think it was like 45.
Okay, so it made it on there.
It made it on there.
Okay,
but there.
Okay, gotcha.
There.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one, we got number seven. Cthulhu, Death May Die.
Classic.
Now, again, another one that was on my list last time.
Wasn't that number 1 last time?
I believe it was number 1 last time.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it is fallen. It's fallen from grace. We haven't played it in a long time.
In a minute.
But we've been stuck on a chapter for so many sessions, and we just kept losing the chapter. But obviously we could move on to another one, but we are very much about doing it in sequential order.
Very much. And we cannot move on to the next one until we complete it.
Right. And there's been sometimes with the characters, our special rule was if one of our characters dies in the game, then we have to basically put that into the stockpile, and we can't use that character until we've used all the characters.
Yeah.
Again, until every player has cycled through all the characters, and then we refresh all of them, and then we can play them again. But
such a good game.
It is a good game. Again, very good vibe. I love the dark world of it, and the modal maps and the movement and the powers of all the players. So many different playable players. It can be really fresh each time. Again, haven't played it in a while. Being stuck on it has been difficult. Trying to figure out the strategy, but we'll definitely get that next time.
Yeah, we need to bring that out. But there's so much that we need to bring out, though.
That's so much.
I mean, we haven't. So we played season 2 once, the very first chapter one time when I got it for my birthday about a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
a couple of years ago. It's been a while, but that's a good one. You got to get that back. I think your sister would want to play that again. But we'll see.
She loves that. Okay, on to number 6.
Number 6, moving right along.
We have Rising Sun.
Ooh, yeah. You got to talk about this one. I've already talked about this one.
Rising Sun, yes. I'm
just going to bring this one out.
Yeah, bring it out. It's right behind us.
This one's amazing.
Yeah. I just love the art on this. I love just the Japanese vibe. I know I've said vibe a lot, but
that's fine.
It's Japanese vibe of it. I mean, it's awesome having all the different gods, the different the Shinto, the clans with their different abilities. And typically when we play this game, we typically do a random faction for each player each time, just to keep it fresh. And I think the last time that I played, I actually won. I think the last time it was with the turtles, which is, kind of.
I feel like it's hard.
It's one of the weaker ones, but it was so fun playing from behind with that a little bit. But it just got very intricate, like battle plays and a betting system, kind of when it comes to the battle.
Yeah.
If you get more into that, you'll understand. But like, you can essentially bet on outcomes of the battle as you're going to it, and to your benefit, whether you're betting on yourself losing, or you're betting on winning, or you're betting on a lot of your soldiers dying.
Yeah, you
can get a lot of benefits from betting correctly with this, for sure.
Fantastic pick. I mean, I can't talk about this game enough. I mean, it's just got really cool. Like you said, the war system's cool. Your bidding, and the turtles were really hard to win with. I was the turtles a few times. Could never win with them, but Grant somehow he always figures out how to do that stuff. And it's very. I think they're probably the hardest faction to play with, and he won with them. I don't
For
know how,
sure.
but
Yellow
he did.
faction is really good.
Yeah, they are that one coin thing. Where
Yeah, you
yeah.
can
I
just
don't
buy
understand
things.
the blue. I can't. The dragonfly. I think it is faction. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they can just move
They
anywhere.
can just put down. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
group movement.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Although the red one is good too.
the red one is very good
I
in
mean,
combat. You can basically make a bunch of shadow clones. Not really.
yeah, but I mean, pretty much. I mean, but the thing is like each faction has their cup of tea where it's like literally they could win each faction. Even the pink one, I can't remember what the pink one was, where you're using the mandates and all that stuff to choose whichever one you want, and you can really be political with it.
Yeah, you can. That's the most versatile one.
Yeah,
for sure.
and
You
it's
can,
really really neat.
yeah. The ally system too.
Yeah,
Whether you benefit from being in the alliance, but there's also a time when you have to betray them,
yeah.
and you have to be kind of paranoid of the other person if
No
they're
one
gonna.
wants to align with me.
Yeah, if you betray somebody, then you're like you're gonna
They
get
never want to align with
screwed
me.
from
I'm always
not
never,
being in an alliance for the
5-player
rest of the
game.
game.
I'm always alone.
Yeah.
Always. Always. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, on to the next one.
What is it, number 5?
We are in the top 5.
Ooh, yeah. We're gonna talk about these a little bit more.
We're gonna talk about them.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna talk
for
about these a
sure.
little bit more.
Yes.
Top 10. The last 5 are good,
Mm-hmm.
right? But now we're getting to the good ones.
This is the top 5. I
This
got
is
a lot to say about these.
The best, the best.
Okay, number 5, Moonrakers.
Ooh.
Moonrakers, baby. In space, you're making your own ship essentially.
Yep.
You're a bounty hunter. You're Han Solo in it out there.
Technically, yeah. You guys like this game way more than I do, though.
Yeah, I love this game, and it does kind of have like an optimal build to it a little bit, just a tad of building hyperdrives and boosts.
Yeah, sure.
The blue and the yellow. Our friend Matt, he uses it very well.
Yeah, he's very good at the game.
Yeah, I always have really janky builds. And
well, that comes from Magic.
Yeah,
I mean that we all build. It's weird how we all do it. It's weird.
Yeah, I always like build the most random things, and I've only won like maybe one game ever.
Yeah.
We've played it like 5-6 times.
We played a lot of times.
Yeah, and it does have that group cooperation kind of mechanic in doing the missions. But you also know that the players are in it for themselves, so you kind of have to bargain with the rewards, because you can distribute the rewards however you want if you're the mission leader. You talk about that. Well, we talk about it before doing the mission. That's kind of like the house rule a little bit, and it leads to very fun situations. There's also situations where there are cards that give you victory points based on if you complete certain missions or if you betray certain missions, or how many people you have in your mission.
Yeah.
And so you can play as cooperatively or as I guess isolated as you want.
Yeah, and I think either way is a good route.
I mean, you have to do both.
You do have to do both, but when you get into that late game,
mm-hmm.
I think Matt tried to do it by himself the late game a couple times, and it hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, well, in the late game when you're at the top of the leaderboard, everybody can see it, and so they're not going to alliance with you.
Yeah, and it's so hard just to go by yourself. But if you have a ship that's built up pretty well, I mean, you can. Man, I don't know. It's a good game.
Yeah,
it's a really good game.
Yeah, you can deck builder.
Yep, deck builder.
So you can customize it as you want.
Different game every time too.
Different game every time. We have the
Dark Matter.
Matter expansion.
And there's another expansion I have. We got to add into it. The Alliance one, the Alliance expansion. Yeah. There's a few more. There's alliances. I don't have the Nomad, but anyways, there's one that pretty much allows you to do with the Alliance, and where you make more alliances to complete things, and you score victory points that way. And then there's one where it makes the deck building better. And they have one where you go on a map and you actually get to move your ship on the map. So I'm looking forward to. Okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Looking forward to that.
All right, we're going to number 4.
Oh boy,
we have, which kind of surprised me a little bit,
Okay.
Root.
Root.
Yes. Root.
Wow.
Yeah. As I was thinking
Wow.
about it more, we've only played it once.
Yes, as a
We've
group.
only
Yes.
played it once as a group. And
Wow.
I was
Wow.
the capitalist faction.
Marquis the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
I mean,
Um,
essentially.
and it does feel, one critique of the game, it does feel a little bit weighted toward the Marquis of the Cat.
Sure.
So, but I there are definitely other mechanics that you can exploit with the other factions that can definitely give you the advantage you need to overcome the overwhelming advantage that
Yeah, because it does
has.
feel very overwhelming. You look at the board, especially if it's your first time playing, right?
Mhm.
You look at the board and you're like, them cats are going to win.
Yeah,
Them cats are going to win. But I
Yeah.
don't think the cat. Actually, I think Matt ended up winning that one
He
with
did.
the raccoons.
He did.
Or not the raccoon. What's it called? The vagabond.
The Vagabond, which
And
is a very cool class.
It is a very cool one. And I was more like like the gorilla faction. Trying to the Woodland Alliance, the green little mice.
The mice, yeah.
Yeah, and really really cool. But didn't end up coming out with a win. But I love that game.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Very good game. When I was playing, I remember I had the opportunity to kind of be on like the safer route, but there was another like route that would express me faster toward the lane of victory, and I could either be safe with my overwhelming advantage, or I could risk it and try to end the game right there. And it did not pay off. So I ended up losing to Matt's Vagabond because he was going around stealing from everybody. But it was a very very cool class. I think Shelby was playing the Ravens.
Yeah, the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very cool how the factions work because it looks like a lot of different like government.
Yeah.
Like
that's really cool.
Operations,
Yeah,
capitalism,
without
socialism.
it being too,
Yeah.
like because doing it in animal form, I think is the best way they could have went about it.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But man, Root. I played it a lot on my iPad actually. I have the actual.
Oh, they have an app.
Yeah, they have an app, and it's really good actually. I mean, they have more expansions as well. Somewhere around here, right here. Yep. See.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. Played a lot on my app actually. Actually, it was one of my games I played last month a lot. So.
Was it on your list?
Yeah, it was on my list. It was in the top 10 somewhere.
Okay.
I can't remember where. I had to go back. I think it was in the top 10 somewhere. I had to go back and look, but I don't know. But it's a good, solid game.
For sure.
I mean, more expansions would make it better. They have more factions, more class.
Really?
It gets there's like 6 or maybe five or 6 like big classes where they give you 2 to 4 classes each. Looking forward to that.
Dude, that's cool.
Have to get that back out.
Okay, now we are in the top 3.
Well, here we go.
Let's go. Another new game.
New game.
Tapestry.
Ooh. Yeah. I want to hear your thoughts on this before I intervene.
Yes, of course. So we this is probably the most recent board game we've played, but it definitely. Let's see. Let me describe the game first. So it's kind of like a worker placement.
Sure.
Kind of game.
Sure, like a tracks, going up tracks type thing.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Going up tracks. You have a lot of different tracks, and they have a lot of interaction with each other.
Yeah.
So as you go up other tracks, you can kind of manipulate your worker on another track a little bit as well. So it's not like you're all in on something and you're not putting into another category. So you can have like conquering, you can have exploring, you can have scientific development.
Yeah.
You can have technological development because you're trying to build up your culture, basically, that you're in control of through all these different ages. And of course, earning victory points along the way from
a lot of victory points.
Yeah, from like your different age cards that give you certain directives, and those kind of push you towards certain tracks that you want to go down. For instance, I had an age card that let me basically settle each land that I conquered.
Yeah.
So it kind of led me down a more militaristic route for the culture, which also has a very cool vibe with how real life cultures developed in the world, which is something that's very cool to me.
Yeah, yeah, it's a solid one. I think it played really well at five players. More there was a lot more interaction than
Mm-hmm.
playing at two. But man, I enjoy that game. It's a good pick. I am grateful that they balanced it out because it could have been a lot more unbalanced than what it was.
Mm.
Because it used to be super unbalanced,
Really?
super unbalanced, and that's why it's the revised edition.
Oh,
So it used to
I
be
did not know that.
super unbalanced, and you felt like a civilization was a lot better than other civilizations.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they really did. Jamie Stagmeyer over at Stonemeyer Games did good balancing out the factions. I think that's why it's gotten better for me as well. So not on my top 10, I don't think, but definitely better for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Well, we're on to the last
Last
two.
two. Here we go.
Here's an oldie but a goodie from my list.
Mm.
Beast.
Ooh, wait a minute. I gotta get that one out. Give me a second.
It's kind of
here.
buried down
There
there.
it is. Yeah, it is, but it's right here. So
There you
I
go.
gotta get this one out. This is really good.
Oh, I love Beast so
Wow.
much.
Yeah,
I talked about it last time, but
but it
oh, it's so good. I just love.
same spot.
Essentially, yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. I think it's in the
Wow.
same spot.
That's pretty good.
It's the only one that kept its spot.
Wow.
It's. I mean, where do I start? I mean, it's just like you're hunting a monster. You have so many different monsters you can choose from, and they move totally different. You have different players that are playing different monsters, so how they play them is different. Multiple characters, not like a huge pool of hunters, but like enough to where they fill certain roles that are very essential with tracking the monster, trapping the monster, attacking the monster. Yeah, I mean all those different roles, and I don't know if we have. You don't have. They don't have any expansions.
They do.
They do,
but I haven't got them. I don't think they're out. I don't think they're out on the market yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're still being delivered to people and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, even the core, it has so much variability to it. It is hidden movement on the monster's part, and it is basically a cooperative game among the hunters to try to find where the beast is moving. You find its trail, you track its tracks, and you try to corner it. But of course, the beast has ways to juke, dodge, and lead off false trails to not kill the hunters, but to distract the hunters while they kill NPCs and animals and livestock around the map to get more points to upgrade, so they can kill faster, more efficiently, more stealthily.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a good one, and there's a lot of story. We have a couple of stories here that's been really good. I mean, the game's an experience as well, and it's like you feel like when you're the monster, at least for me, I feel like I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm the hunter, you feel like you're doing something. You're giving to the team, and man, there's a lot of cool stories that can be made with this game. And there's a lot of more content that we haven't even tried yet that they have online. Beast versus Beast. I mean, we got to try that one.
Mm-hmm.
We got to try that one. I mean, that's
so
cool.
sick.
I mean, we got to try that one. But yeah, this is a really, really good pick. And yeah, there's more we could say about that. But dude, number one, I'm excited for your number one. That's crazy. That's your number two still though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna stay up there, man. I just love that game so much. Anyway, number one.
Here we go.
When I say this, it's not gonna surprise you.
Okay.
You have any guesses?
Is it new?
No, it's old.
It's an old game.
Mm-hmm. I ask for it almost every time we play.
You ask for it almost every time we play?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
One guess. Just give
one guess. Okay.
Yep.
Ask for it every time we play?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What do you ask for every time we play? Dude, I don't know.
All right. Here's the answer. Wonderland War.
Oh, what, dude?
I love this game.
Dude, you know
so
something?
much.
Dude, my number one was Wonderland's War.
No.
Bro, get out of here.
Bro, let's go.
That's crazy.
Dude, Wonderland, bro, it's like right here, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting
that
it down.
junk.
I'm getting it down if I can. Hold on a second.
Yeah, pull that junk out.
Give me that. One second. Pull this out.
Oh my gosh. Wonderland War, baby.
Mm.
Let's go.
Mm.
Yeah, this one is it's
It's good.
it has a lot
So
going on,
good.
but it's very simple.
So good.
Once you get to play it well, it's very simple. But there's still a higher like degree that you could play it at,
Mm-hmm.
and to where you can become an expert with the deck building. It's not really bag building. You basically have all these chips and you're putting in your bag, but it also has every battle is forced like betting essentially,
Yeah.
but so you have to engage with the betting, which I like, but you can also set yourself up before the battle to where you have an overwhelming advantage to where the betting doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
So you have abilities for big swings, overwhelming kills, comebacks in these wars between the factions. You can have multi-sided factions and where they battle for like 3 different factions over one space. And I mean it's got 5 different commanders essentially to where they have certain abilities that help in combat. What is my favorite one? I think my favorite one.
Mad Hatter's pretty
Mad
good.
Hatter is like, yeah. I mean, he's just
to
so
manipulate
good.
the party is so key, and it is so good. But I also think that the Jabberwock is really good too. Poisoning people's bags. Alice, where you go backwards at the table rather than forwards, that can be really broken sometimes.
Yeah,
and
she's kind of like she likes to be like really built up high. Yeah. She likes to because you can deploy your commander, and certain commanders. Well, they're all basically start out the same, but as you choose upgrades along the way, you can upgrade your commander. You can upgrade.
Yeah.
What else? You can upgrade chips that you put in your bag.
Yep.
You can
the point value for your castles.
For their castles, yeah. Yep. I mean, there's so many different routes to victory, and so much interaction that you can do, to where it's a great experience every time.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, man, the faction, the asymmetry in this is just insane. And you can essentially, for certain ones, you can build them out to how you want to play it. So they have different play styles on the left hand side where it tells you different things they can do, and you can kind of shift if you need to shift. And it is so good. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so good. But man, what a great pick, number one. Was this not your number one last year? I don't think it was.
It wasn't my number one.
Yeah, it wasn't your number one. Yeah, that's right. Cthulhu was your number one last year.
Mm-hmm.
But it was. Oh man, dude, this game. So we gotta get this back out. This is my number one this year for sure. But yeah, man. Yeah, wow. What a game. Anything else you want to say about that one? I mean, it's really.
I mean, if you don't have it in your collection, you definitely.
Well, what are you doing? That's what I say. What are you doing? Because like there is just something like there are core games in the collection that we bring out and play, and that is obviously one of them. Yeah. That is a core game that we'll get out and play. If we want somebody else to play with us, like let's show you Wonderland War. Mm-hmm. Like his sister. Did we play with your sister? We played with your sister?
Yeah, I think so.
One time, but like I don't think we were completely focused in that game.
I can't remember.
I don't know, but all I know is it's absolutely great. Wow. Dude, what a list, man. That was a really good list.
Yeah. And total transparency, put it together in a couple minutes, but I think that, your best ideas, they come out of you whenever you're putting it, down quickly and not overthinking it.
Yeah, so, for sure. Yeah. I use Pub Meeple, so I mean, I can't really gather my thoughts that way. But I mean, it was pretty accurate there. But I mean, you didn't have the 2 hours to sit down and go through every game that you played, which can be
you have played a lot more.
Which can be totally frustrating for sure. But man, look, I appreciate you doing this, man. And you guys comment down in the comments and tell me, was these games worth the top 10? Were they not worthy of the top 10? Because I can tell you there were some bangers in this one. There were some real good ones.
If you disagree, I'll beat you up.
That's right. I'm going to have to censor that, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But guys.
In GTA.
Yeah, that's right. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. And I'll see you on the next one.